Hello again. This is Nothing Fancy Collectibles. Just wanted to share some things that I picked up this year. 1935 Wheaties Frames. They've been, placed into the Tuxedo SGC. Now these are bigger than a normal size slab, and I'm going to show you what I am talking about. It's a big difference. They take up a lot of real estate. But when I saw them, I thought, how cool. But I didn't pay attention to a size until I got them. Don't get upset for your Orioles fans or Brooks Robinson fans. The video isn't about the smaller one, but it's about these. So here's one. It's authentic. Jack Armstrong. Jack Armstrong, the All-American boy, my information is coming from Wikipedia, was a radio adventure series which maintained its popularity from 1933 to 1951. Jack Armstrong was a creation of General Mills, and of course, we're all familiar with General Mills. So why is this one authentic? Ooh, let me show you why. Sorry, folks. Amateur at work here. You see, some kid back in the 30s or whenever this was done took another part of the box and cut out the kickstand for it so that they could put it on their dresser, their nightstand, or just somewhere where they could see it. It would stand up on its own easel. And evidently, because it has been altered as such, that's why it received the authentic grade. And that's okay. These would have had to have been hand cut off the box. Totally understandable. How else was it going to come off the box? So Jack Armstrong was a made-up character, but he was, I guess if you were to call it, the mascot. All right, got another for you. This one is also authentic, and it is Chuck Klein. His nickname was the Hoosier Hammer. He played for the Phillies, the Cubs, and the Pirates up into 1939. All right. That one is authentic for the same reason. Here comes another authentic. Ellsworth Vines. Yeah, not baseball. But he was the tennis champion of the 30s. #1 player in 32, 34, 35, 36, 37. And won the Pro Slam titles on 3 different surfaces. He later became a professional golfer and reached the semifinals of the PGA Championship in 1951. Very interesting. Once again, my information comes from Wikipedia. All right. Here's one that received a 1.5 grade. And we have Frankie Frisch. He was nicknamed the Fordham Flash or the Old Flash. He was a player and then a manager for quite some time. He played for the New York Giants, St. Louis Cardinals. He managed the Cardinals, Pittsburgh Pirates, and the Chicago Cubs. right, here we come to a little bit of football. Don't know if anybody's interested in football, but here we've got Chris Cagle, or Chris Red Cagle. And this is a 2.5. Interesting. He ran from 30 to 34 in the NFL. He played for the Giants and then later became a co-owner of the new Brooklyn Dodgers NFL franchise, for which he also played. Then he sold his stake upon retiring in 1934. Last but not least, Ripper Collins, James Anthony Ripper Collins. He played as a first baseman for the St. Louis Cardinals, Chicago Cubs, and the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was a switch hitter who threw left-handed. And despite his smaller stature, 5'9", he was a power hitter who in 1934 co-led the National League with 35 home runs. So this concludes the 1935 Wheaties frames that I have. I only got 6. I purchased these from a very popular YouTube show that has a pretty good eBay store. And if you want to know who that is, take a guess. One of my favorite set of folks to watch. And yep, that would be Chasing Cardboard. They had a whole lot more for sale during that particular auction, and I wish I had gotten more of them. But I had set myself a limit, and some of them went a little higher than I wanted to go. But upon investigation, it's a shame. A lot of them sold for less than what the grading costs were. And that was shared to me by Ty. And that's one of those things that just happens. I apologize for the glare here. In the future, I'll try to get better. Who knows? Hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day.